Today's NDE comes to us from Nicole on the 5th of October, 2003. The Crow, Love is Stronger Than Death, 09/22/2003. Have you ever heard that old adage, curiosity killed the cat, but satisfaction brought her back? I never believed it was true until last night. As with love is stronger than death, emotions and feelings being such guiding forces, able to raise us from the dead. Something so small like love, yet so meaningful, being sadly depressed for so long of my life, and I have yet to see a miracle in my life. No one was a harsher, meaner, taskmaster critic of me than me. You can psychologize where those negative inner voices come from, my mom, dad, uncle, grandma, and grandpa, or blame your entire dysfunctional family. Go on, you know you want to. Hell, the rest of you wants to place the blame rightfully into your arms, your lap. In truth, however you decide to put together why I am unstable, that's fine by me. But invariably, the madness of my experience always drove me to suicide. Always. I've been suicidal since I was 12 years old. My grandmother only realized the seriousness when I first and finally allowed myself into the care of psycho-evaluation. When you are stretched out on a stretcher and you're vomiting all over the place until your insides burned, you would think that this is when a person would stop, right? Wrong. I wasn't a week out of the hospital before I attempted 4 different times, always thinking, this is it, this will be the last of me, only to find myself awake, full-blown awake and in pain, always in pain, worse pain than when I first attempted. Last night was inevitable. His heart ached for me and figured enough was enough. Perhaps he just had to prove who was key over life or death. And guess who it is, everyone? Not just Jesus, not just God, but me. I had the power to blow me away, or I had the power to strengthen me. Last night, I drank down an entire bottle of pills, a bottle of Beefeater's gin, some sleeping pills, and a side order of ginseng tea. I figured, now this will invariably work. And guess what, everyone? It really did. It really did. When I was stretched out on the stretcher, that was nothing. Absolutely zilch nothing compared to last night. I could feel my entire body shutting down, my brain closing, and my heart slowed until there was but a faint heartbeat. And if you think I'm kidding you think I'm being dramatic, that's fine, but I know what I felt last night. I saw the beginning stages of death. Firstly, you must believe angels surround you with love despite how low you feel. Even if you're as cut and dry as Bill Maher, angels surround and light your path. They are there for a reason. See, when you die, you need to be escorted through the astral realms. Who's better to do it than angels? I have about 50 plus guarding me. I saw myself step out of my body. I was raised up high on the ceiling a few times, staring down at my sleeping body. Most scientists would say that the brain is still active even in death. There were several images at once flashing before me, because perhaps I was to have a near-death experience or actually die. and that could be true as well. My brain flashing several things, including my childhood before me. But I know what I saw. Next thing, I feel my entire bedroom light up with rainbows, purple and gold light, and I could feel God's presence. Do you know what he said? He didn't say, "You're going to burn in hell. You're evil for this. You're a bad person." Do you know what he said to me? "I can't take you right now, honey. You are barely finished with this lifetime. You have to complete why you're here. When you wake up, you will be very sick, but nothing will happen to you." I remember the very soft, subtle way he said honey. It felt so wonderful, like God was up to date and at the same time was himself. He had a soft feminine touch, as God is both male and female energy, but it was nice. I always remembered reading Christian self-help books in bookstores, feeling frustrated, always my heart breaking, and this, wow, does this include me way? When they would describe the vastness and boundlessness and the foreverness of God's love, it would always wreck my heart. How could God ever love me? Sort of how I view everyone in my life, my family, my friends, online, offline, right here. How could anyone love me? How, when I can't love me? So why should God take time out of his busy day to care anything about me? Protect me. Yes, when I drink myself sick for days at a time. No food, no water, nothing. But the booze that rocks in my gut reminded me just how alone I am, just how sad I am, shunned by the world. So, Father, if I am your daughter, why have you allowed her to prostitute herself on the streets? Can you love tainted girls like me? No one could, but then I was resurrected by love. The guiding hand, light love. I was brought back because my heart refused to give up. That poor engine that just would not give up. So here I am, everyone. Even that Don Henley song stuck in my head. I'm taking you home, which I figured, and there it was, my friends. My first encounter with my angels and God. Plus, my heart may have stopped or slowed to nothing, but it was still flowing with blood. The blood of love, the lamb, whatever you call it. Something kept me grounded in the physical from leaving. I am here to do something important. And certain people in my life, my grandma, for instance, loved me. I kept thinking, oh my God, what if she finds my body right here in bed? My corpse, my lifeless corpse. How would she feel? How would she feel seeing my lifeless, dead body laying here in bed as the CD by Coldplay remains on forever repeat? That kept me grounded here, that image, her, not even her, but just the idea she would see my body lying in this bed, dead, with my eyes gazing up at the ceiling. My eyes didn't close for a part of the night, most of that night. I wish I could have understood the significance then. What did my eyes read when they were locked onto my ceiling? Were they in hope, sadness, despair? Could they have read my expression if I had died that night? The idea is that we sort of wake one another up every day to complete the day. It's different now because I can write my emotions but not show them, and I understand now everything. She kept my heart from letting me fly. Love is stronger than death. The same could even be said of Jesus Christ. He sacrificed his own life as the last sacrifice so that we can all have salvation. Personally, I believe God came down more than once besides Jesus, but Jesus is the most popular with everyone. Another prime example would be the movie Lost and Delirious. Remember when Polly was with Mary Brave, they recited Lady Macbeth's role in Shakespeare's Macbeth, and then chose themselves to become one with the darkness. Remember when Mary Brave at the end said, "I was almost lost to darkness, but you were inside me saying be strong. You were the heart inside of me that kept to the light." Sadly, Polly didn't have anyone to love her. Polly didn't have anyone to guide her from the darkness, so she had to fly. It's a lot like that. I was lost in oblivion, black holes, black scenery, and apathy, but my heartbeat kept me here, grounded on planet Earth. I love you all. Stay strong. Please keep pushing on. Someone hears you somewhere. And now for the Q&A. Question: how do you consider the content of your experience? Answer: positive. Question: the experience included. Answer: presence of unearthly beings. Question: did you feel separated from your body? Answer: yes, explained in story. Question: at what time during the experience were you at your highest level of consciousness and alertness? Answer: out cold. Question: did time seem to speed up or slow down? Answer: everything seemed to be happening at once, or time stopped or lost all meaning, everything meshed as one. Question: did your hearing differ in any way from normal? Answer: music, God's voice, angels, sighing, singing, love. Question: did you pass into or through a tunnel? Answer: yes, I never saw heaven or hell. I learned there really isn't a hell. But I wasn't allowed into heaven because it wasn't my time to go. Question: did you encounter or become aware of any deceased or alive beings? Yes, angels, spirits, seraphim, God. Question: did you see an unearthly light? Answer: yes, all around me, in my bedroom, etc. Question: did you seem to enter some other unearthly world? Answer: a clearly mystical or unearthly realm, everything meshed as one. Question: what emotions did you feel during the experience? Answer: love, like I needed to learn something. Protected, as if someone in this world cared. Question: did you suddenly seem to understand everything? Answer: everything about the universe. Again, there isn't a hell and God loves us all. The most important knowledge anyone could know. Question: did scenes from your past come back to you? Answer: my past flashed before me, out of my control. Family came to see me. Question: did scenes from the future come to you? Answer: no. Question: did you come to a border or point of no return? Answer: I came to a barrier that I was not permitted to cross, or was sent back against my will. Again, peace, love. The only worry was whether or not I was really on a respirator, or if that was all a dream. Question: what was your religion prior to your experience? Answer: conservative/fundamentalist, raised Southern Baptist Christian. What is your religion now? Liberal. I am New Age/Eastern philosophy, Hindu, Buddhist, Taoist, and a little Christian influences. I know now God loves us all, regardless of our beliefs, or whether we are gay or straight, black or white. God loves us. God loves us all. He loves me regardless of how I feel. I kept seeing the color of lavender, and I felt so much love, sadness, love, mercy, kindness, and the entire thing was a message, and I know it. Question: do you have any psychic, non-ordinary, or other special gifts after your experience that you did not have before the experience? Yes, I could fly. Question: are there one or several parts of your experience that are especially meaningful or significant to you? Answer: just the idea that what I've done could have maimed me for life. That depresses me some. Question: have you ever shared this experience with others? Answer: yes. Grandma didn't like the idea of me ending it all. I can say that, but somehow she had to understand. Question: at any time in your life, has anything ever reproduced any part of the experience? Answer: no. Question: is there anything else that you would like to add about your experience? Answer: again, if any of you are depressed reading this, please hold on.